Really good win. Obviously, this is a team that took a set from us the first time and has shown the ability to go on runs. They are such a freshman-heavy team, and so because of that, show signs where they just can go off and get after it, and then they have some moments where they can give up some runs. And tonight, I just thought we were the aggressor all match. From the service line, we put so much pressure on them. Adam said what the number was, but yeah, 10 aces to only 3 errors is a pretty crazy number. But beyond that, I thought we got them out of system most of the match and made it really hard for them to get their middles going. Their right side had a good match, but wasn't able to get the attempts that maybe she could have. So I just thought we did a really nice job with first contact. And then they aced us 6 times the first time we played them, and something we talked about. And early on in the first set, they got us twice, I think within the first 6 or 7 points. And I love that we responded from that and never got aced the rest of the match. So I shot a lot of poise, and our passing numbers went up all match because of it. So I hope we take all this confidence into the match tomorrow against Marquette.
Questions for the student athletes?
Coach mentioned that this team is really the only team in the Big East so far to take a set from you guys. Was there any extra motivation going into this one, knowing that they're the only team in the Big East so far that's done that?
Yeah, we definitely talked about it, but I think what lost us that set was just not being ourselves. And so we kind of went back to that of, like, if we play our game, like, that shouldn't be happening. And so, yeah, we just tried to be consistent, play our game, but we also were talking about it, and that did, I would say, motivate us a little bit to come out strong. So.
For both of you, obviously you play such a tough schedule and you're in these grind out matches. How much fun has this been, the 23 in a row here?
Yeah, it's amazing. I think also, like, these girls are amazing too, so that makes it even better. But at the same time, we're still focused on one game at a time, not looking ahead to the tournament either. So just keep focusing on one game instead of looking ahead.
I think too, like, having Weezy back, I literally went up to her and I was like, yay, like, it's just so fun. And I think the presence that she brings on the court too is amazing. And I don't know, I think our home games are just amazing, and even the kids, like, definitely a very different environment, but it was funny, and, you know, brought out some different energy that we're not used to, but it was a fun time. So
Talking about the kids, I mean, how electric was it out there for almost every point? It seemed like how loud they were getting. I know before the match even started, I was getting alerts on my phone with how loud they were, or on my watch with how loud they were getting. How was it for you guys on the court?
at first going into it, it was like funny, but then it's hard. Like when
Yeah.
they're that loud, like after it was maybe 0.5, I realized I was like, whoa, like we were having to scream to talk to each other, and it's kind of overstimulating, and you're trying to focus on playing, but they're a distraction, honestly. Like they're doing funny things, and it's hard to kind of, lock into the game. So honestly, I think it was good for us to play in an environment like that because it's so different than what we're used to. But I mean, they were so adorable, and so I'm glad they were able to watch. So
I know you touched on it before, but how important was the serving for today? You guys performed really well.
Yeah, I think it was awesome, especially when we get them out of system. It's a lot easier to close, and we know where the ball is going to go. So I think that's why we got a lot of block touches. So it was just made the game easier.
Anything further for the student athletes?
Ava, just a serious point. How do you think the costume party went yesterday?
honestly, amazing. I'm so proud of our team because we go all out every single year, and I think some people can be scared, like, oh, I look stupid or whatever, but our team goes all out every year, and that's what makes it so fun. I feel like it's hard, we don't really have a true winner because everyone just looked amazing. So I think we killed it. So
Lisa, who do you think won?
Honestly, the seniors. I'll give it to you guys. I didn't have faith in you guys either. I was like, they're gonna do something not out there, but you brought it. I saw Kiara get on her knees and do the air guitar. I was like, yeah, you guys got it for sure.
All right, thank you, guys.
Yeah.
The season's long. Do you purposely try to do some things to kind of break it up and loosen it up a little bit?
I think you have to, and you have to let them have their days sometimes too. And this is something really important to them, and it's always been there in the program. But I will say, each of my 4 years, they've gotten like better and crazier with the costumes. I think the new thing for this age group is to like buy a costume on Amazon, don't take the tag off, and then return it the next day. But Abby Hayes will not be able to return hers. There's a solid rip in the pants of that one, so that one won't be coming back. But so Amazon might be getting some packages back. I'm not sure, but it's fun. We tell the team we always do one drill in full costume. We had all of our managers, everyone play like a little fun warm up thing together. Even our athletic trainer jumped in. And then after that, they take off the things that they can't play in and go all the way through. I think Sophia Wendler gets the award for her and Jaya both lasted in their costume to the end yesterday. So Soph played a full practice in a dress, so that was pretty impressive.
There was just a stat that Ava tied the 5th most kills at Creighton ever. So how important is it to have her just like on her best every day?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I know she passed, I think, Taryn tonight, right? Is that which is obviously just an incredible person in our program, and so for Ava to be in conversations with that group of the top 5. I know North Sis was even here tonight, and so the people that are in that group are pretty special humans and athletes and all those things, and so Ava's just meant so much to our program from day one, and has been so pivotal to our success, like all the way through. Like we don't make the runs that we made without her, and her and Nora together are always a dynamic duo, and it's been great to watch her kind of mentor Abby kind of as the freshman coming up now, and from a 3 rotation player to a 6 rotation player, just like Ava did in her first couple years, and so it's been great to have like that kind of dynamic this year and go. But I saw someone posted on social media earlier in the week that she was 6th, and so I of course texted Rob, "Is this true?" And Rob said, "Yes, it's true." And so I'm glad she was able to kind of get that at home. I saw it up on the board at one point during the practice or during the match today, and really proud of her, and I hope there's a lot more to come. I don't know how far away 4 is, but.
Can you speak about Eloise and the impact she's had? She's different moments this year. She's come in and just did an outstanding job, even in pressure situations.
Yeah, she's a gamer for sure, and such a good blocker. So balanced all the time, like makes great reads, great moves, and so I just think she makes a lot of really good block touches for us. I still want our block numbers to go higher, but I thought we were really good in the touch game, and then her and Anna have been working really hard on slide connection. I thought that was good. Tonight, that's something that we're going to really need as we go into the postseason. We've been very middle heavy from the middles, then we got to be able to score behind. So love that they were able to connect, and we're very fortunate in that position, I think, to have 3 great middles. Nora's been incredible the last couple weeks in that spot, and so a position that we feel really comfortable with. For today specifically, we thought we could be really effective on the right side of the court, and so we wanted her behind on the slide as much as we could.
The importance of serving and with DePaul getting you a couple of times in service aces, but Anna had 5 service aces today. What's it like to have somebody back at the service line that can do something like that?
Yeah, I said it before the season started. I think she might be one of the best servers I've ever coached. There's not a spot on the court that she can't hit. Hits it with really good tempo, and then her just being left-handed makes it just look different as a passer. And she's had some clutch runs for against Providence. They had 3 set points, and Anna had, I think, 4 aces in a row to get us the set point, and so she's had several of those this season, and every time she goes back as a staff, and I think as a team, we feel like, all right, we could go on a run right here. Similar to Nora, Ava, phenomenal servers that when they go back, our team is a really good serving team. So I think that gives our team confidence, to turn around and be like, all right, here we go. We're going on a run right here, and when Anna goes back to serve, it means Jaya's going front row too, and so now our block just got really big, and so when she gets them out of system, and we can get Jaya and Kiara blocking together, it's pretty hard to score.
Through this 23-set run here, amazing things there. The team just seems to be getting better. There's no drop-off. DePaul, it's not like they're at the bottom of the league here. How do you, I'm sure, how difficult is it for you to keep them at a high competitive edge when they're rolling through this, it's easy for teams to get complacent.
Yeah, there's been a few. The Providence match, we got on them in the locker room after the match and kind of reminded them of what our goals were and asked them if what we're doing right now is getting us to that point and really challenged them. I love how they responded in the UConn match. And then I thought we had our two best practices maybe of the season this week as far as competitive effort, energy, like just getting after it. And so I'm hoping that that's going to be a continued trend for us. I didn't know that this was a thing until I was doing an interview with somebody that, since the Nebraska match, they haven't lost a set and we've lost one. And I think that match was really good for both teams in two very different ways. It was a great moment where, we kind of proved to ourselves that we can compete with anyone. Our offense really started clicking, and I thought like a really good sense of belief happened there. And I'm sure for Nebraska, it was we're the number one team in the country, and like we shouldn't be going to 5. We should, and they've been really, really clean ever since. So I just thought, probably a really good match for both teams.
Marquette, it's usually been Creighton and Marquette. Marquette's lost a few. What do you see tomorrow night?
Yeah, they still have two of the best players in our league. Natalie Ring is a phenomenal outside. We did a really nice job against her in the first match, but we know at any point she can go off. And then Hattie Bray is a middle. I swear she's been there as long as Kiara has been here. So we all know each other really well. She's great on the slide. She had a great match against us the first time. And then like the rest of our league, we're very freshman heavy. So they have freshmen on the outside, freshmen in the middle. So some pieces that like the freshman outside against DePaul on Wednesday had an incredible match and went off. And if she does that against us, we're going to be in trouble. And so we've got to make sure that we slow them down. I think our serve will hopefully force them to struggle a little bit, but it's still Creighton and Marquette. It's still a rivalry, and we know that they're going to bring it. We're all still fighting to make the tournament, all the tournaments. And so we've kind of talked to our team a lot about we're going to get every team coming against us, fighting for their lives right now. DePaul, Marquette, all the teams that we play the rest of the season are still in the hunt for the Big East tournament. And we have 4 teams right now in the Big East that would make the NCAA tournament. And so, like every single win, especially a win against a top 15 team right now, puts them in a completely different argument. And so we know we're getting every team's best every single match, and we have to be able to fight just as hard.